Hi everyone. So I'm continuing with the points that I was talking about my last video with Zeke, and there's more points here. And the point here is looking at is still the point of people judging me about how I look, and I've been facing this earlier today where I'm working with my face, right? And I found that my left side of my face, there's a point of, let's say, confidence. The point I talked about in some videos ago with the point of arrogance, the point of being that guy who was like the superior asshole. If you remember that. If you remember that. But when I accessed that point, I saw that part of me there. If you could say confidence, whatever. And that's like in my left side of my face for some reason. This is my left side. For some reason it's there. But, it's there. Like when I remember that, then access that point, then I live it as myself. I'm able to actually use my left side of my face, because before this eyebrow was always be like down here, like it would never really raise as much as this eyebrow. So I can access that point now, which is really amazing. Like I can do it consciously now, because before I wasn't able to do it, even though I was trying to do it on purpose. I couldn't, like yesterday. So it's amazing now. But within this, the point here is like, if other people are here and I express myself like this right now, it's like all these different judgments come up, such as, why are you doing that? Why do you have a stupid smile? Are you okay? Is something wrong with you? So, those are the judgments, and that, of course, has the energetic part of it to the definitions that's charged with it. And then here, it's like, I feel like crying, that everyone's attacking me, and that I'm alone. These words come up. So this is part of also the name teasing point that came up within me. And from all of this, what I was looking at right now is this point of what we take for granted, because when I look at other people, there are other people who are able to like smile and just laugh at will and like easily around other people. And for me, I've had to push through this my whole entire life up until this moment of these last 2 weeks. It's like been a constant struggle. And for me, I can see how other people take that for granted for what they're able to do. And for me, the same way, I've taken for granted my, let's say, intelligence, which here it's like to be able to do math really easily, to be able to work with numbers, to be able to study and focus like that, and read and understand complex things. That I can see for other people that they have a hard time with math or reading for other things as well. I can see that, but growing up, I took that for granted because I always thought that they just had to try harder, or there was like something there that they're not doing, and I would always talk. If I were to help someone, there was a point of arrogance there, where or just not understanding really what they're going through. And so there, I can see where I've taken that for granted. But at the same time, I can see how other people take for granted their ability to talk with people, their ability to even just laugh or smile, whenever they want to. And there's that point there that's like a great gift in a way, because that opens up so many different dimensions of relating to people and learning. And, it's just different. But I don't know, there's just that point there where, like, when we look at someone else, that's where our point of taking for granted really shows itself, where we don't really understand the struggles that another person goes through. Like, for me, understanding with someone with school, for example, or for other people with me, and how in my face, how I express myself in socializing and talking and laughing, and let's say just being normal, that there's like a separation there. And really, it's like, for example, like now I'm able to talk about what I'm taking for granted because I've actually been working with my own vulnerabilities, my own weaknesses, and being honest with that with myself. And now I can see that. And so what I'm seeing here is that the reason why we're not moving forward as humanity is because we are not working with our own weaknesses. We're not being honest with what we're bad at. We're running away from any point where we are bad or inferior or not good at something. Even if it's math, even if it's reading or writing or whatever it may be, whether it's this or that, it's still that point there of self-definition and just fear. And to even just be able to just talk about it, I mean, even just by yourself privately, or even to ask for help even, but I see that if we are honest with ourselves about our weaknesses and we work on that actually opens up many doors for ourselves, because then we can really relate to people and connect with people for real and understand what they're going through and actually be able to support. To be able to support effectively, because there's that barrier there, there's that limitation there where we are not able to go past it until we have that relationship with ourselves, that we understand what it means to face weakness, to face our weakness, and to be able to stand within that, to face our darkness and to be able to stand within that, to face what we've done and what we lived in totality, without any editing, censorship, suppression, with just full embrace and openness and honesty. So that's what I'm seeing here, where this point just opened up like that within all of this. I wanted to talk about that in this video. I'm going to end it here, make it short, nice and short. So thank